This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
Welcome to
Only Murders in the Building,
the official podcast.
Join me, Michael Cyril Creighton, as we go behind the scenes with some of the amazing actors, writers, and crew from season 5.
The audience should never stop suspecting anything.
How can you not be funny crawling around on a coffin?
No, that's true.
Catch Only Murders in the Building official podcast, now streaming wherever you get your podcasts. And watch Only Murders in the Building, streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Hello, Spotify listener! Was it a good idea to employ me, Claptrap, a lovable robot with an admittedly shrill voice, to tell you about the next great looter shooter, Borderlands 4? Of course not! But you are listening, and that's the sick truth of marketing. Behold! Marketing hypnosis! Borderlands 4! Borderlands 4! Borderlands 4! Buy it! Buy it! Succumb to the marketing!
Rated M for mature.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to a brand new episode of Don't Blame Me. Don't do it. Don't blame us. We have nothing to do with this situation. My hands are up.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
Not us. Not us.
Just a baby.
Goo goo gaga.
Wah, wah, wah. Well, we're going to give you advice, not from babies, from the opposite of babies. Adults. We are grown-ups. We swear. We are adults, and we're going to give you adult advice. Well, anyways, we're going to give you advice. If you want to call in, you can leave us a voicemail at 310-694-0976. International listeners, it's meghanpodcast@gmail.com. If also you're like, I don't want to do a voice recording, you can just type it out to that same email address, or you can fill out the form that we have listed on our socials. For all of them, you have to be over 18 years old. It is anonymous, but please let us know how old you are, because it determines the advice we give. It depends on like the life stage you're at. And if you're of an age, but you're like, I'm at a totally different life stage than like that standard age, say that. Give us all relevant information and details, because we want to give you the best advice possible. And we can only do that if you give us enough information that the holes we're filling are like minuscule, not like gaping cavernous holes. Exactly.
I said that in the last, well, it wouldn't be the last, but 2
You said
Fisting
cavernous.
Fridays ago.
Yeah,
you didn't like it then.
Well, it's a different kind of context. That was about
Is
asshole.
it though?
Maybe I was feeling sensitive because my tummy was hurting because I was drinking algae. Anyways, yeah. Shall we hop in?
Yeah. Hi, Melissa and Mega. Mega.
I was like, that's not my name. Megatron.
That's what I
Unfortunately,
used to call my sister Megan.
you called her Megatron?
Because there was a cartoon that was robots. Actually, I think it
Transformer.
might
It's a
have been
Transformer.
Transformers.
I
the cartoon
used to
version of
do Megatron too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Megatron is the villain, but like,
yeah, but it goes with your name.
it goes in their name.
I like, as I was saying, actually, that was Transformers, the cartoon.
Everything comes back to Transformers.
Hi, Melissa and Megan. I, 25 female, met this guy, 27 male, on a dating app. On the second date, end of August, I invited him to come to my place. We were kissing, and he takes that as a go-ahead for sex. I paused and told him we need to talk first. I asked him what his intentions when it comes to dating are, essentially asking if he's going to sleep with me and disappear, because that's not for me. Everyone I've been with, I had the intention of a long-term relationship. He told me the chronic disease I have scares him. He looked it up on...
He's already eliminated.
Yeah. I mean, he was before this, but...
Yeah.
He looked it up on Chat GPT, and it told him It makes it hard to get pregnant. We had not yet discussed kids. I said, I don't know yet if I want kids and I'm very okay adopting. We're still kissing during this, not a tense conversation. Basically, I was stunned at this and told him to go home. I'm a human, not a womb. The chronic disease I have only makes it hard to get pregnant if you don't take care of yourself, which I do. Not that he asked me. I decided this would not work between us, but he is attractive and I did want to hook up with him. I told him this and he was good with it. So now he has been coming over to hook up and watch TV. I've never done casual before. I think this will work for me because conversation is surface level, text is dry, and the insane thing about my unhealthy womb. But I tend to get attached. How can I not let this happen? Also, is this a reasonable thing for a man to say? I think it's kind of crazy, but my friends are giving me mixed reviews. Thank you.
Okay. So they gave us some more of like the health details that we're obviously not going to share. But I just want to say that like my assumption, which I think a lot of people's assumption are, so I want to make sure that people know that we're not talking about this. My assumption was endometriosis. It is not endometriosis.
No. It's not even close.
No, like whatsoever. Like not in a way that like, oh, this is a thing that like if you are to paint people with broad strokes, if you are a cis het straight man and you know about endometriosis and like you know it affects that part of your body, like that is because you know somebody with it. That is because like you have like someone in your family or someone you know a personal experience with it. Because like there's a hell of a lot of people who have uteruses and ovaries who don't even know about it. Like and doctors who don't know about it. This is like not that whatsoever. Yeah. It's
something that's serious, but is very, as long as you're, as the writer said, as long as they're taking care of themselves, they're fine.
But it's also something that like
is not directly related to that.
Like if you don't take care of yourself with this, you die. Like it's like, sure, yeah, you would not be able to carry a child because you would die. Like it is not like
it's something that's common enough that a lot of people have it, but when they have it is controlled.
Yes.
Very, like as long as you're controlled, you're very fine.
Yeah. And I'm glad that you told us what it was because like this to me, like low key, I mean, I have the same feelings, but like it does change aspects of it that like I don't think he knows what this is. He's familiar with, there's no way he doesn't. It's not his first day on fucking earth. So to me, I'm like, you are either like very weird breeding kink and you specifically looked up the ties to this in reproductive. I've never even considered the relation between reproductive health and this, like ever. So the fact that either he has like a weird breeding kink and he like looked up that, or he's lying and like tried to find an excuse to be like, oh, I'm not interested in something serious. Let me make it about your medical history.
Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking. One, he looked it up on ChatGPT, which...
Idiot. That's so the least attractive thing in the fucking world.
And then you look it up and that is what jumps out to you. Is that it could
ask about that.
Yeah. And then I'm not blaming you for this at all, but I'm just saying like when we're going to do this again, the next guy you date, let's have the conversation before we've invited them over and we're making out about where this relationship is going.
Yes. But we need to stop letting men get away with this. And like respectfully, like you need to cut this off like yesterday because like this was such a fucking insane, out of pocket, disrespectful thing to say. But beyond that, like I think there's like insidious meaning behind that. Like that's just like really gross. It's either, again, I've got like this breeding kink and I'm obsessed with genetics, which is giving eugenics, or I'm looking for an excuse and like I'm really cool with like using your health against you in a way that like your only value is your womb. But it's like, again, with love, he's saying your only value is your womb. And you're like, but I still have a vagina. You can still have sex with the vagina. Like, no. Like he is being rewarded for his bad behavior. And I think like, yes, it doesn't always have to be all about him. Like you can focus on your needs and do something that you want, but you can do that with someone who actually respects you.
Right. Like just because there's a lot of hot people out here.
Yes.
There's a lot of hot men that aren't, I mean, most men are dumb, but a lot of hot men that will respect you and also like will want to be in a relationship with you. And so let's not just settle just because he's hot and you want to fuck.
No, like go outside, find somebody else. Like it's just like when we like co-sign behavior being like, well, I can get over it. Like, can you get over it if like he did it to your best friend? Because like when we like don't hold men accountable for their actions and we just like let them treat us like this, they go and treat another girl like this. They go and treat someone else like this. And like, whether that's like your sibling or your friend or whatever, it's like there's just so much enabling and enabling and enabling. And hell, even men who are held to higher standards oftentimes are enabled by other people in their life, and they still perpetuate those exact same cycles in different relationships. But like being a participant in that is like you are lowering your expectations to then the next person you date. You're going to accept, you're like, well, I accepted this from this guy, so like maybe I'll accept this here. Like no. Especially when it's like shit that like it's such a bigger picture thing, and it does make me question because you're like you got mixed like responses from your friends. That I'm taking a fine-tooth comb and checking about which of my friends is slipping down the alt-right pipeline, because like anything about like healthy wombs and you like anything about like, oh, being able to bear my child and all of that shit like is very eugenicsy, also paired with the reliance on ChatGPT. It's like, oh, you are deeply unintelligent. I don't want a kid with you. You don't even know how to Google.
Yeah. You can't go to a WebMD.
No, he goes, I have to ask ChatGPT. Like I cannot stress you how like that makes my vagina like shrivel and dry. Like that is so deeply
Even
unattractive.
Wikipedia would have been better.
Oh my God, a wiki how?
Yeah.
Like
anything.
Anything.
It's like did you tell me this? Or I know I saw it on TikTok, but you might have told me before I saw it on TikTok of this guy that went out to a restaurant and asked the girl if like she had any dietary restrictions, and she said she was vegan, so he took her to a vegan restaurant, and while they were seated she took out her phone and asked ChatGPT what she should get to the restaurant instead of looking at the menu, deciding what you want. And then she shows the person that's working there, like the waiter, and they're like, we've never had this on the menu.
It makes me irate. Like I can't, it is scientifically backed up with data. It is making you stupid. It is making you stupid. So even what he was reading on ChatGPT might have just been very exaggerated information that wasn't even correct. And you can ask questions so it gives you like he's framing it in a way of being like, people with this thing have a hard time, like can't carry children, right? Like, and then it's going to confirm in that specific tone of this, which again, like you should be so fucking offended by this. And like, to me, this is also like a litmus test for your friends. Like this is like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. Dump him, find somebody else hot. Also on your dating apps, don't go out if, being in a serious relationship is something that's important to you. Don't swipe on people that don't have on their profile that they want a serious relationship.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just want to set you up for success better with the next guy.
Because this is insane behavior on his part. These are all indicators of mixing the perfect seed to create the perfect specimen of a human, of all of this kind of stuff. And even if he's like not actually thinking that right now and he's just using it to get out of it, it's because he feels that way. Like he feels a way about superior genetics.
Also, I also don't want you to downplay your feelings in this too, because you said we're still kissing during this, not a tense conversation. But then in the next sentence you said, basically I was stunned at this. So don't downplay how you were feeling just because you were kissing and it made it a less scary conversation. You were still stunned at it. So pay attention to your emotions in that moment. I feel like this whole episode is a red flag.
Yeah.
Episode.
I just need everyone to stop having sex with people who are who are using Chat GPT. And like, if you are using Chat GPT, you need to stop. Like, and I say that with love, like you are all too intelligent. And if you're like, oh, well, it helps me do this, it helps me do this, it helps me do this, all of that, I need you to view it the same thing as wearing a mask and being like, well, if people are like, well, wearing a mask makes me feel anxious. And it's like, okay, it is better for you to feel anxious than for people to die. And like looking up what it is actively doing right now. Look at the fucking faces of the people who are suffocating, who are dealing with all this, who their town is completely destroyed by this, who don't have fucking water. Like, please just look up that and know that like this is like real life, current day, present cause and effect consequence, not like hypothetically the icebergs are melting. I mean, they are melting, but I'm saying like, but in the sense of like, this is something that like, there are faces to this. This is not just like, oh, generations from now, we're seeing the ramifications now. Look at that. If that makes you uncomfortable, that's because you have a moral compass.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we get back, we'll get into the next one.
You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy. This podcast you're listening to, it was once just a dream. A dream that became reality not by accident, but because someone decided not to let the what-ifs keep them from creating something they believed in. Starting your own business is a dream lots of us share, but too many let it remain just a dream. Don't hold yourself back from creating what you believe in, and turn those what-ifs into why-nots with Shopify by your side. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world, and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. What if I can't design a website? Shopify's got you with beautiful, ready-to-go templates to match your brand's style. What if I need a hand? Get help with everyday tasks like enhancing product images, writing product descriptions, or generating discount codes with Shopify's AI tools created for commerce. What if people haven't heard about my brand? Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. And what if I get stuck? Shopify's always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer support. So turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/realm. Go to shopify.com/realm. Shopify.com/realm. Summer really lends itself to a minimal effort, maximum impact makeup look. When it comes to looking and feeling your best, especially in the August heat, sometimes less is more. And when you're working with fewer products, you want the quality to be high, which is why Thrive Causemetics is your go-to for a simple, clean, and radiant summer look. Every product is 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and made with clean, skin-loving ingredients that work with your skin, not against it. One of my favorite Less is More products is their Brilliant Eye Brightener. It's a waterproof eyeshadow and highlighter stick that comes in 34 shades. The shimmer shades are great for brightening up your inner corners, and they also have really lovely neutral matte shades that, again, can make a really big impact on your overall look without requiring too much product. Plus, for every product purchased, Thrive Causemetics donates products and funds to help communities thrive. And with over $150 million in product and cash donations to over 600 giving partners, your purchase directly fuels real impact. Maximize your look with minimal effort. Go to thrivecausemetics.com/thrive for an exclusive offer of 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Causemetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/thrive.
We are back and it is time for the next. My name is Lila and I'm 25. I need advice about this guy I have been talking to. We met at a dive bar in Nashville during the first playoff game of the Titans. Totally random, but we clicked right away. It sounds like a rom-com. He bought me a beer. We argued over whose karaoke song choice is better, and we ended up talking until closing time. After that, we went on a couple dates, and it felt really good. Like maybe this could be something. Then he left for 3 weeks in Spain for a study abroad program. How old is he?
We're getting there.
Okay. I'm wondering why you're not asking this question, because I'm immediately asking this question.
The question is coming.
No, I'm just wondering why in this Lila not immediately is like, he said he's going to study abroad. I went, oh God, how old are you? While he was gone, we texted constantly. I'm talking morning updates, good night messages, sending each other memes. I felt like we were building something even from a distance. But ever since he came back, things have shifted. I had just moved into a new apartment downtown. He was settling back into his routine, and suddenly all of our conversations became dry. Just the same, what are you up to today? Back and forth. He lives literally 2 blocks from my job, but he never suggests meeting up. If I hint at hanging out, he always says he's busy. Part of me feels like I already know the answer. If he wanted to see me, he would. But I also have real feelings for him now, which makes it harder to let go. He's only 22. Yeah, I'm 25, and maybe we are at just different places in life. So here's my question. Do I stop wasting my time on a guy who keeps me hanging on with texts but never shows up in person? Or do I give him one more chance and flat out ask if he wants to see me? Thanks so much. Love the show. You lose the number of the 22-year-old boy. Burn it ceremoniously. I don't know. Like, if you knew this man was 22 from the start, I know for a fact you're just like, why am I upset about? Like, because like you can't give, first of all, don't give men chances. You really can't give 22-year-old men chances because like they're gonna 22. Like they're gonna 22 at the end of it. And like, I'm sure that's part of this feeling for you is being like, I saw this coming and like I still made the choice and now I'm like, well, fuck, like, you know, should I give him another chance because I thought he was different? He's not. He's a 22-year-old.
Also, I'm sure he went to Spain and had a good ass time.
Hell yeah.
And was texting you when it was convenient because it probably wasn't the same time zone. So it felt like that you were texting a lot more than you were. I had someone that we were better long distance, and then when we were in the same spot, he and I just didn't gel. It was more like it was just a comfort of like at a distance it felt safe, and then when he was here it was just like I'm not really interested.
Yeah.
And the conversation did the same thing. It just dried up. And yeah, it's probably in a different space. If for you, if it would make you feel better to like just say, hey, I like you, what's up, then do it. I think because if you just cut him off and block him and you still have that question, then you're going to be always wondering what if. So tell him how you're feeling. I just want to set you up that you probably will be rejected just because of the way he's acting. But at least, you know, a little bruise will heal later and you can move on.
Yeah. And I think like if he doesn't respond, that's an answer. Mm-hmm. If he's like, no, I'm still totally into you and nothing changes, that's your answer. Yeah. Like, I think like reaching out to him needs to be for the confirmation. Like I say this with love, the confirmation of what we're saying. Like he is too young. He is not much. Like this is just not it. Like this is just not the fucking, you're in such different places in your life. He's literally not capable of showing up for you how you want him to show up for you and how you deserve to be shown up for, because you're going to be able to show up for him so much better than he is for you. Like he'll have finals. He'll have like shit. Like it is just such a different life stage that you will constantly be left like feeling like there's like something is missing, because it is, because he's not mature enough for this yet. He's doing so many different things, but you need to ask in the way that it is knowing that it's for confirmation. And ultimately, like I think that I hope he has the maturity to like tell you straight up, but like please do not take if he like if his words don't match his actions as like I'll just keep waiting around for this. 22-year-old men are like diabolical. Like no one should date them.
Unless you're 22 and you also are going into this as like, I'm just going to fuck around.
Yeah, 22, you terrorize them back, but like you can't terrorize them back because that's bullying.
No. And then 25, you're living downtown in Nashville too, so I know you got a little money. Nashville's expensive, and you're living downtown. Nashville is expensive, so like, I need you to go find you somebody, and it still could be a fuckboy, but at least a 25 at this age, 25 to 27.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to get a fuckboy, get a fuckboy. If you like a collegiate, get a med student. Yeah. Like, get like someone who's in that. Like, there are ways to like scratch the itch of like toxic frat boy. He can be an alum. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to know what he got up to. That's probably why he's not talking to you. Yeah, like, because he doesn't want to have to tell you what'd you get up to? Mm-hmm. A lot of pussy. Yeah, a lot of pussy. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a break, and when we get back, we'll get into the next one.
The #1 selling product of its kind with over 20 years of research and innovation. Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Got a car to sell but no time to waste? Hop on to Carvana.com to get a real offer for your car in seconds. All you have to do is enter your license plate, answer a few quick questions, and if you accept the offer, Carvana will pay you as soon as you hand the keys over. They even offer same-day pickup in many cities. Save your time, score some cash, and sell your car the convenient way to Carvana. Pickup times vary. Fees may apply.
You don't technically need this car. You say that out loud to yourself. You say, I have no space. You say, I'm just looking. Then you click. Then you zoom in on photo number 87 and whisper, oh no. Then you text a friend, the one who always enables you. You say to yourself, this is the last one, knowing it is not. You don't need this car. But maybe, just maybe, this car needs you. Bring a trailer. It's never just a car.
We're back.
All right, here's the next one. Y'all.
What?
It's just another one.
Oh my God, you guys, is it because it's the end of summer? Everybody's like cuffing season. I gotta settle down with the last dick that has been in my vicinity, no matter how bad it is.
Okay.
Oh no.
I've been seeing a guy for about 2 months, and I cannot tell if I'm being ghosted or if finals plus summer travel ate his phone.
We met in Spain while we were studying abroad.
And this person is 24, she, her. We met at a rooftop trivia through mutual friends. First date was great. Then we slid into a once-a-week situationship. I've only slept with one other person before him, my ex, who was very experienced. With my ex, I never did oral, partly because I do not think I liked him enough to want to. With this new guy, Liam, he is a little less experienced, and we went straight to sex. I actually like him a lot, which makes me more nervous about being bad at anything. I want to try things I've skipped before, but I do not want to tank the vibe by being awkward. Complication alert. Before Liam, I used to text his roommate, Marco. We never hooked up, but there was flirty energy. They both play on the university team and share a place near campus. It has been a week since I heard from Liam. He mentioned a family trip and exams, but now I am spiraling. Did Marco say something? Is Liam just busy, or did I get soft ghosted? I am going to a house party tonight where both of them might show. I hate that I still have a tiny crush on both. which is chaotic, I know. My question, how do I build sexual confidence when I am still learning without turning intimacy into a performance review? If I am being slow fade, ghosted, do I send one clear text and move on, or wait to see him at the party and read the room? And if both guys are there, how do I be normal and not start a dorm level soap opera? If this party explodes, I will report back.
I can't wait to hear. Well, so are you 24 in college?
Maybe she's in grad school. Or maybe she's in college.
But
Seems like it.
Because it sounds like dorm.
Yeah.
Right? So I would say, like, if you are in that college, and even if it's like post-grad, this would be right after school and you move into that, I wouldn't worry about the roommate situation, because like roommates fuck the same people all the time, and you didn't even sleep with what, Marco? Polo?
Yeah.
You slept with Polo, not Marco.
Liam.
Yeah, for sure. Polo. So I'm like, I wouldn't stress about that, like, at all. Like,
they might have said something. It might have deterred him, though.
No, totally. But if it did, then it did. Like, it's, and I think at this point, it either is like, it deterred because, like, and I say that, trying to say this gently, if this was like the love of your life, it would not deter it. Like, it would be like, it'd be fine. But if it's like, oh, okay, enough that, like, you know, it's, we're not serious enough, and like, this isn't like my person, so like, yeah, I'm gonna be done with this. But there's also a chance that like he's known the whole time, because like it is what it is. But I just think that part is not something that is your responsibility or your thing to like worry about at all, because like, again, it just happens. Like, you never hooked up with this guy, you just texted. You can also play dumb and be like, oh my God, I didn't even know we were flirting. Like, whatever. But also, hey, if you're being soft ghosted, go to
Marco.
Yes, go to Marco from Polo. Yeah. Reverse it.
Yeah, I don't see an issue here.
Well, I see options, and that's always a good thing.
Exactly. I think I've told this before, where I had someone I was dating in college. He had a very close friend who was hot, and his friend had whispered to me if I would have met you first. Well, actually, two of his friends had told me. One of them, not interested at all. Also, he was dating my friend, had said it, and then the other one was like, and I was like, yeah, me too.
Yeah. Other one, actually, no, nothing would have changed. Something would have changed. Something would have changed.
And then we both ended up here in LA, and we hooked up, and it was a great night of exploration.
Time.
It started about 4:00. It lasted to the next day.
Damn. You got to get a protein bar break.
He brought water. He was very caring. Like, brought water and snacks to bed.
I love that.
Like, drink.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Yeah, thank you. And
Drink
we got up and
Spanish.
walked and got breakfast the next day.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It's true sexcapade.
And so that's what I wish for you. Somebody that you can just explore. And Marco might be that guy where it was the friend you were flirting with at first, but Liam gave you the attention that you wanted. But if he's not giving it to you now, go back to Marco. Take a loop. Or find another guy at the party.
Yeah. And I don't want to like burst any sort of like feminist, sex positive bubble for you. A blowjob is a performance.
It is.
And I want you to know that, like, I say that as a feminist, like, that is not like the opposite of that. Like, those things are all true, but like ultimately it is a performance. So
it's wetness, hand, mouth, eye contact. There's a lot that goes into this.
And the performance isn't just for him. The performance is also for you.
Yes.
And so I think that like your nerves for this and like being like, well, I don't want to like, you know, how do I feel confident doing this without like having this be like a performance? I think you are looking at sex in like a experienced versus not experienced kind of way, and like a hierarchy. And like if you felt that your last boyfriend was much more experienced than you, that like you felt like lesser, like there is no ranking of that. But like ultimately, like it is a performance, and that is something that like if that makes you like nervous and uncomfortable, like that's totally okay. But like there isn't like a way around that. Like you have to embrace that and like lean into the fact that like it is a performance, and like the person you're with is also performing, and like performing doesn't mean like being fake. It doesn't mean being inauthentic. Like it's still you, but like it's a different version of you that comes out at different times. Like it would be grossly inappropriate if like this version of you came out at like a work meeting. Like that's grotesque. That's inappropriate. But like it really kind of is like a fake it till you make it sort of a thing. But like you need to get comfortable with owning the fact that it is a performance, and like you are the star of the show. Yeah. You are performing. This is your stage.
Mm-hmm. Lights, camera, action.
Yeah. The dick, X marks the spot. That's your mark.
Mm-hmm.
So also, and I feel like this goes without saying. So like, if you're like, I know, just if you are feeling like, I would just do your best to separate these things of like, this person I feel like is soft ghosting me, but I also like want to try sexual things. That second part needs to stop, because like if you are hoping that this person is still into you and you're having stronger feelings for them, then you will be using sex as a way to try and get him to stay or try and get whatever. But like the answer of whether he's interested or not exists regardless of how well you perform in bed. Like that he's either interested or he's not, and trying to like woo him one last time is only going to make you feel more like guarded when it comes to like exploring sexually with other people.
Mm-hmm.
I always say like you, regardless of who you're sleeping with or doing anything sexual with, you just have to like each other the same amount. Yeah. It can be like, I don't like you at all, I just want to fuck. It could be we're friends, we get along, not into a relationship, but we want to have sex. Or like, I really like you too. I love you, I don't. I love you, you love me. But like, it just needs to be, doesn't matter how strong the feelings are. It just has to be the same feeling.
Yep. And also with the blowjob, if that's what you're most scared about, as long as you don't use teeth and it's wet, you'll be fine.
Yeah. And we have episodes giving detailed advice on how to give a great blowjob. Because if anybody's the star of that show, give me an Oscar.
I'm also great.
Yeah, this is one of our claims to fame. Like we are great at giving blowjobs, and you're not,
and we enjoy them.
Yes,
we enjoy giving,
and
them.
They are a performance. And like the reason why nobody is fantastic at giving blowjobs if they are not enjoying giving a blow. Right. Like it's just they're counterintuitive, and ultimately like it is a performance and it requires practice. But like you're not born being good at that. Like that's something that you
get better.
You get better and you work at and you enjoy. I think
that's what enticed you about Liam, is that he didn't have a lot to measure against, but your ex did. And don't worry. They'll tell you, ask them, what do you like?
I think that like thinking that you can only really start to explore that with someone who like doesn't have a lot of experience like to compare you to, you're going about this in the totally wrong way. Like you're not comparing to anyone. You're not stacking up to anyone. Like this has to be a separate individual thing. Otherwise, like, because I don't want to like scare you off of this and make you like, well, then who am I supposed to pick? But like being with someone, like being with someone who like hasn't been with a lot of people, they can also be like, I wonder what else is out there. Like there is no like safe way to do that if you're constantly in competition with theoretical people. Like you just need to be confident in yourself. And if you're so concerned about what he's thinking and all of that kind of stuff, like that, you just might not be at the right place for this, and like this might not be the right person for you, because like you need to feel secure. There's no way you're going to give a great blowjob to someone you're like,
I don't want to touch your dick.
Yeah, or like I don't know if like you're in like, if you're so worried about like making sure that this person still like likes you or whatever, like you're going to be it's not going to be good. You have to feel safe and secure, and you don't right now with this guy. And like, you know, that's okay, but like it's time on to the next. Polo Marco.
you also need to be vocal about what you like and don't like too.
Yeah. I want to know what else is happening.
Yeah.
Like,
but
sexually.
Give us the rest of the story. It sounds like you already went to the party and you were wanting us to give our thoughts regarding what should happen.
I want to know what happened.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to take a break. And when we get back, we'll get into Don't Blame Them.
Breathe deep. Imagine your legs more limber in Duluth Trading Double Flex Denim. Envision euphorically squatting for that can of suds, bending for your toolbox in a state of bliss, lunging for your laser level on a whole new level. Relax and allow the flex to fill you with ability. Find your inner flex in Double Flex Denim only at Duluth Trading.
Sweat moves you forward. Degree Antiperspirant is here to make sure it never holds you back. Clocking in, sweat. Lunch meeting, sweat. Biking home, sweat. Degree Advanced is for the hustlers who put in the sweat. The world's #1 antiperspirant with up to 72-hour sweat and odor protection. Degree, here for sweat. Try it today.
A message from McAfee.
I'd say howdy, but I'm not a real cowboy.
And I'm not a real alien.
We're deep fakes, and because of fakes like us,
it's hard to tell what's real.
Unless you have McAfee. McAfee's scam detector automatically identifies text and email scams.
And even deep fakes.
And it works everywhere, even out on the range.
Yeehaw! But you're not even a real cowboy.
If they're faking it, they're not making it past us. Get award-winning scam detection today. McAfee.com/keepitreal.
Now it's time for Don't Blame Them. This is where a listener will write in or call in with their own advice pertaining to a call we had on a prior episode.
So we did a live update a couple weeks ago, and someone let us know that the person that they had been seeing ghosted her, and she wanted to know how, like, she moved on from that. And we were like trying to figure out what happened because this person was also an immigrant. So we were just talking through it. So then here's somebody giving advice to that update.
My partner is in the U.S. on a visa and went through renewal this year. My best guess is that he probably couldn't find a job and left the U.S. since the combo of shitty job market and hostile immigration policy has made getting and keeping a work visa so hard. He's likely just an asshole, and him ghosting you doesn't have anything to do with his visa status. People just suck, and you have full permission to hate him if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree.
But now we have an update to that update.
See if the theory is true.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking news update.
That's what she said.
Yeah. He has updated his Hinge, and the location on there now says a different neighborhood than where he used to live. So it seems like he's still in the city, just ghosted. I do have a friend who is asking her FBI friend to do some investigative work, so we'll see how that goes.
What are they investigating?
Well, just seeing, like, I'm assuming just
if he's actually really here.
Yeah, or just like, you know, did he start dating someone new? Does he something else like that? But I think that's all the confirmation that we need of being like, okay,
it's the better of the outcomes that we wanted.
Yes.
So I'm glad that he did not get detained, but he's still an asshole. And this whole episode has been about ghosting.
Yeah.
Red flags and ghosting.
Everyone, I need us to have higher standards.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I understand that in some parts of the country, it's starting to get cold and you're like, I want to drink like hot apple cider. I want to get cuffed up. I want, what's the SZA song? Which I like didn't even realize it was a song for SNL for so long, and I kept trying to find it. On
it's cuffing season.
Yeah, you want a big boy. I get you want a big boy to keep you warm. I cannot stress enough that you need to maintain hot girl summer mentality.
Yes.
All season.
Yeah.
All year round. Nonstop.
don't get played by these dudes.
No, they already have so much. They have so many rights. They get so much money. They are constantly getting promotions. Like, life is so easy for them. If your man is not making you happy, you need to start terrorizing. You need to start terrorizing him. It is your responsibility to terrorize him back. And like, if you're bored, we don't need to just like sleep with shitty men. We can like terrorize him.
Yeah.
I just think that that's like such a better use of our time.
In every one of these situations, I could come up with
oh my God,
the way that you can still maintain quote unquote relationships with these men, but you're just using the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
I want you to be on that other side where you're using them.
I want him to go to his friends being like, I don't know what's going on. I want him to be stressed out. I want him questioning his every move and your every move. I want him going into work meetings and them going like, are you sick? You look like
there's something off about you.
And you're like, no, I'm just tired. I just haven't been sleeping. I like want you to be the star of his waking dreams, his nightmares, his terrors. Like,
but like he wants so much to be part of your life.
Yeah. If you are going to accept this kind of like toxic, like from a man, I need you to give that right fucking back.
And I think the last one, I think you're on the verge where you're like,
yes,
Marco,
you've been given an opportunity and I need you to take it. I do. I need us to stop being the bigger person in this situation because it's like, should I let this guy who's like treating me like shit? I should be considerate of his feelings though. No. Also, I thought they didn't have feelings. Remember?
Right. We're the emotional ones.
Yeah, we're the emotional ones. Like, women have too many feelings. He has no feelings. Don't worry about it. They can't get hurt if they never existed.
All right. So thank you so much for listening. Join us tomorrow for Fisting Friday. Monday, we've got But Am I Wrong? Tuesday, see you next Tuesday. Wednesday, you've got a little break. And then on Thursday, we'll be back for another episode of Don't Blame Me.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye. This is a Sister Sign production hosted by me, Megan Rinks.
And me, Melissa D. Montz, plus Diamond Imprint Productions.
Post-production by Coco Lorenz.
Production assistance by Melanie D. Watson.
And music by Ryan Hunter and Giacomo Picasso.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Tom.
Okay, so you want to tell him or you want me to tell him?
No. I got this. I want people out there.
Yeah.
People, lean in. Get close. Listen, here's the deal.
We have big news.
We got monumental news. We got snacktacular news.
Yeah, after a brief hiatus, my good friend Michael Ian Black and I are coming back.
My good friend Tom Cavanaugh and I are coming back to do what we do best.
What we were put on this earth to do.
To pick a snack.
To eat a snack.
And to rate a snack.
Scientifically.
Emotionally.
Spiritually.
Mates is back.
Mike and Tom Eat Snacks is back.
A podcast for anyone with a mouth.
With a mouth. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Amy Nicholson, the film critic for the LA Times.
And I'm Paul Scheer, an actor, writer, and director. You might know me from The League, Veep, or my non-eligible for Academy Award role in Twisters.
We love movies, and we come at them from different perspectives.
Yeah, like Amy thinks that, Joe Pesci was miscast in Goodfellas, and I don't.
He's too old. Let's not forget that Paul thinks that Dune 2 is overrated.
It is.
Anyway, despite this, we come together to host Unspooled, a podcast where we talk about good movies, critical hits,
fan favorites, must-sees, and in case you missed them.
We're talking Parasite to Home Alone.
From Grease to The Dark Knight.
We've done deep dives on popcorn flicks. We've talked about why Independence Day deserves a second look.
And we've talked about horror movies, some that you've never even heard of, like Ganja and Hess.
So if you love movies like we do, come along on our cinematic adventure.
Listen to Unspooled wherever you get your podcasts.
And don't forget to hit the follow button.
Ticklish business any way you look at it. Come on, we'll stick together.
Love movies? Love classic movies? So do we. Ticklish Business is the podcast where classic film is discussed in modern times. Hosted by me, film journalist Kristen Lopez, and my co-host, author Emily Edwards, we dive into the golden age of cinema with fun, heart, and serious expertise. As published film historians and lifelong classic movie buffs, we bring insider insights, deep research, and lively debates with a variety of special guests, ranging from celebrities like Holly Madison to TCM luminaries Dave Karger and Eddie Muller, and even family members of old Hollywood legends. Subscribe now to Ticklish Business on your favorite podcast app, and let's talk about old Hollywood today.